Now, this man knows the taste of success. He's a 4-time Grammy Award winner. He's recorded songs that have become American standards and has a wandering eye for women. For talent. In fact, he stole our own Billy Vera to produce his current album called At Last. With fine brown frame, here's our own Billy Vera and the Beaters and Lou Rawls.
You got a fine brown frame, and I wonder what could be your name. I said you look good to me, and all I can see is that fine brown frame. Tell me, how long have you been around? Hey baby, when did you hit this big town? I wanna scream, 'cause I've never seen such a fine brown frame. I said now all that I have is a broken down chair, but I would gladly make you queen on my throne. Now don't be a square, you ought to come over here. Together we could really get it on. You got a fine brown frame, and I wonder what could be your name. I said you look good to me, and all I can see is that fine brown frame. Oh, wow. You got such a fine brown frame, and I wonder what could be your name. I said you look good to me, and all I can see is that fine brown frame. Tell me, how long have you been around? Hey baby, when did you hit this big town? I wanna scream, 'cause I've never seen such a fine brown frame. I said now all that I have is a broken down chair, but I will gladly make you queen on my throne. Now don't you be a square, you oughta come on over here. Together we could really get it on and on. You got a fine brown frame, and I wonder what could be your name. I said you look good to me, girl, and all I can see is that fine brown frame. I said now Dinah, Dolly, Madonna, and Mabel, they all look fine in their mink and their sable. You may not be class with the elite, you may not be hip to that jive. They talk out in the street now, whoa, 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 baby, oh. You look like Venus done up in bronze, and I know I'm a clown whenever you're around, because I'm crazy about, I'm mad about, I'm nuts about, wild about your fine brown baby. I'm crazy about you, baby. Oh!
What's up? How are you, man?
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's hard to tell on a little television speaker how good that sounds. You know what I'm saying? You in the audience, you know what I'm talking about. But for a guy to get out here with what you have, which is a God-given talent, and to do what you do and make it look so easy. And then I look at Billy over there. It looks like the guitar is part of your body, Billy. I mean,
it is.
It is, really.
Is. Yeah.
I mean, it makes me jealous because all I can do is play air guitar and say, "I'm Lou Rawls" while he's singing.
Check it out.
Man.
Check it out, Ray. Sure.
Was that your Zimmer out in the parking lot, or are you still driving that thing around everywhere?
Oh yeah, sure. I've got 3, but I can only drive one at a time. You know? No, it's a fun car. It's a great car because it's different. You know, I've had Rolls Royces and Mercedes and Cadillacs and
because you collect
Buicks
cars, though, right?
Well, not really. I just buy them. I see it and I like it and I buy it and I keep it for a while and then I get rid of it.
Stop it!
Well, I do.
I love that.
You know, because they only make them to last 3 years. You know?
They only last 3 in it.
Yeah, they do. You have a car 3 years and it starts to shake, rattle, and roll. You know, and you're wondering,
Wonder why it's doing that, man. You know, stuff be coming loose. And when you be going, well, you know what? They've been trying to, you know, that's why we, I don't know, was it the Coasters? It was one of those groups back in the 50s, 60s that wrote a song about cars, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And
Billy probably knows it.
yeah, Billy knows.
Well, was it the Coasters song about the cars, or I know there's been so many.
Well, there was a lot of groups that had car names, you know, the Eldorados and the Cadillacs.
Yeah, right. And the Buicks.
Hot Rod Lincoln.
Right, and the Roadrunners. And
You're talking to the producer of, at least, didn't he produce most
yeah,
of the
he
songs?
was. Yeah, him and Michael Schooner, we worked together on this. And we got a new album we just finished working on, too, that's coming out pretty soon, but we don't want to talk about, we want to talk about this one right now.
Plug.
Right, well, you know.
James Brown alert. Okay.
Check it out. That's great, man.
You feel
Far
good?
out, yeah.
Did you ever play with Lou, James?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. You see, Lou.
That's great.
I don't know if you've seen the show or not, but you see, it took us about 3 or 4 weeks to kind of get loose. I wanted to have my magic couch to start with, but ABC didn't. You know, we didn't have things ready. But you know, James, you know what I'm talking about now.
I feel good.
Yeah, all right.
So,
Well, that's great. You know, James, I'm talking about James. James is one of those guys, he was an innovator, I guess you could say, as far as business is concerned. Because he came up with all those great sayings, you know? And right now, you can apply those sayings to what's going on as far as the, and, you know, did you know that KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken,
right.
are having a songwriting contest?
Are they really?
Yes. It starts August 1st. It started August 1st, and it runs to November 30th. And if you win, check this out. I'm talking to people in the audience. If you win, you get $25,000. You get a gold top Les Paul guitar.
Wow.
And your song will be performed in Montreux, Switzerland, man. You ready for that?
Wow.
Yeah, and you get to go over and hear somebody do it. And they pay for it.
And
You know,
you're not making. I thought you were making this up.
No, that's true. That's true.
I was waiting for the punchline, man.
And the punchline,
I thought that.
you know what the punchline is?
Yeah.
You don't have to buy nothing. You can go. No, actually, you can go to Kentucky Fried Restaurant and get your coupon. You know, and you can get them, and don't cost nothing. And you might be able to write a song. And just think, you could be discovered.
Is that how you started?
No, I went to another place down the street from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh yeah. That's okay, man.
No, but it's a great contest. I've been working over the years. Billboard has been sponsoring this now. This is their 3rd annual. And there's been quite a few young people who have come out of it, wrote some great songs, because we need good music, I tell you. In this day and age, man, music is going out the window, man. You know?
And we need great ballads.
Yeah, we do, and we're not getting it. You know, all we're getting is, me and my partner was hanging out on the corner. You know, what kind of love can you talk with that?
I feel good.
Right.
Lou, you're going to be back, right? You promise?
Yes.
Okay, he'll
Yeah,
be
I'm
back.
coming
Mr. Lou Rawls will be back. Let's keep this thing moving. This guy is so sartorial tonight and sounds so great. Lou Rawls. If I were a magician, Mr. Rawls.
Oh, how I wish you loved me like you loved me long ago. It was early in the summertime when you said that you loved me so. The chestnut trees, the summer breeze, they whispered soft and low. And if I could get you back again, I would never let you go. If I were a musician, I would play a sweet love song, and before the tune was through, you know you would sing along. And every note the masters wrote would say that I love you. Oh, if I were a musician, I would play my songs for you, because I love you. Yes, I love you. Maybe I could go on living if you would love me too. If I were a magician, I would make him disappear. I would simply snap my fingers, and then he would be gone from here. I would wave my wand, and from now on, you would belong to me. Oh, if I were a magician, you would still be here with me, because I love you. Oh, how I love you. Maybe I could go on living if you would love me too. Yes, I love you. Oh, how I love you. Maybe I could go on living if you would love me too. If I were a magician, I would make him disappear. I would simply snap.
Well, that's the kind of song, Rick. That's the kind of song I was talking about that we need for these new young songwriters that's going to participate in the Kentucky Fried Colonel, you know? Kentucky Fried Chicken contest. You remember now, that's August 1st to November 30th.
Lou Rawls.
Hey, buddy.